An El Cajon charter school is getting recognition from some state lawmakers for the way it's been teaching kids and their work in the community. For almost 20 years, EJE Academies Charter School has been a bilingual incubator with grads going on to some of the best colleges and schools in the country. I took a walk through the halls of the school to find out why parents say it's so special. On this school campus on South Johnson Avenue in El Cajon, you'll likely hear kids playing, laughing, and learning.
We have 3 boys that have been coming to EJE.
For mom, Rosa Karp, it's the sound of belonging.
The oldest is now going to be turning 15. He started here in kindergarten. The initial instinct to bring our kids here was for them to be bilingual.
Rosa says her kids have a clear vision for their futures, courtesy of their schooling at EJE.
The teachers never asked the kids if they thought about going to college. It was more like, which college are you going to go to?
And she knew it would happen from the very start.
I remember sitting in that crowd, and the moment I heard the teachers talking about the things our kids were going to be exposed to, the culture that they were going to be surrounded with, I had a sense of pride and just a feeling of blessing.
More than 800 kids go to school at EJE Academies from TK through 8th grade. 90% of them are Latino, and almost as many come from low-income households. A majority of them will be the first in their families to graduate college. The curriculum at EJE is typical, except for a couple of things.
Here, you can speak in English, or you can speak in Spanish, or you can speak in your third language.
Classes happen in either or both languages, with the idea being kids will strengthen their native one while learning the other, all at high academic levels.
Era una escuela que iban a demoler.
Eva Pacheco is the school's executive director and one of its founders, a position she found herself in after her daughter's first time in school.
She was very outspoken, very social, and being in a classroom with a monolingual teacher, of course, she couldn't understand anything the teacher was teaching.
Pacheco and her husband talked with other parents and figured out how to work the school system. Soon after, a program for bilingual kids with bilingual teachers was born. EJE officially opened as a charter school years later. Last month, State Senator Brian Jones presented Pacheco with a resolution recognizing her service to the community.
I think that's the beauty of this unique space. You embrace the culture, you embrace the language, and you embrace people.
5th grader Mylene Hernandez is well on her way to her goal of becoming a doctor or a speechwriter.
Communication is really important because sometimes you don't know what's going on in their life, and yeah, you don't know what they're doing.
College prep is also important here. AVID, a prep class, is one of the most popular electives, often full with its own waiting list. And most, if not all the kids, have big personalities to boot. I don't know, tell me.
Kids here don't feel like they're unseen. They really feel like they're important to the staff.
A result, Rosa says, of the way teachers and Pacheco approach their work.
Pues esta es mi misión.
The school says they have a waiting list for students to get in at the moment. They're also in the process of renovating their current campus and building an extension for the higher grades and to support alumni in high school and college who come back for guidance.
You can just see the confidence, and it is difficult to start learning in a language that you don't know. So this way they can learn their subjects, but also learn English at the same time. I mean, it's just an amazing model.
Absolutely, and it's not just for kids who natively speak Spanish. They also have kids who came in not knowing Spanish, and they leave the elementary grades and move on to the secondary school.
Works both ways.
Being bilingual. It works both ways, or a third language, as she said, as some kids know a different language and English, and then they learn Spanish.
So much work going on there, developing the brain, and then one kid was joking with you.
Yeah, he made a joke about chihuahuas, and I just could not stop laughing.
It's a great school.
Yeah, they're doing some cool stuff there. I'm sure there are many like them out there. This is just one of those places where teachers really do make the difference in not just the education, but the kids' lives, their confidence, their personalities.
You can see it.
Absolutely.
Congratulations on being recognized by the state. Well deserved.